If you live in Kansas City Northland, let me ask you one thing. Are you ready to get smacked upside the head by tariff costs, mortgage rates, and a housing market that feels like it's on a triple espresso? Because if you're about to buy or sell, these factors could snatch the cash straight out of your wallet quicker than a magician at a kid's birthday party. Now, if you think this is just another snooze fest on tariffs, trust me, it ain't. We're going deep. Hey, what's up? I'm Big Mike. I'm a local Kansas City real estate agent specializing here in the Kansas City Northland area. Whether you're looking to make a move in 9 or 90 days, feel free to reach out to me. Check me out on Google, check me out on Instagram, check me out on anywhere social media happens. I'm just a local real estate guide and part-time comedian, and I'm about to show you exactly how to dodge the biggest pitfalls of our wild housing market, especially here in the Kansas City area. No fluff, no BS, and definitely no boring monotone. Stick around because missing these tips might actually cost you more than a year's worth of Netflix. So without further ado, let's go. So first comes first, the more tariff tea. So we all heard tariffs thrown around like it's the secret sauce to every political argument. Here's the real deal. Tariffs are basically import taxes the US slaps on goods from other countries, like Canadian lumber or Chinese steel. The government's all, we're protecting domestic industries. Meanwhile, your house building budget is looking like it did a trust fall with no one there to catch it. As a real estate agent who's watched new construction's budgets get hammered, let me tell you, this is not a pretty sight. So what's worse is tariffs can escalate extremely fast. Canada or China might say, oh, you want to charge us extra? Awesome. We're going to charge you extra now too. Enjoy the import fee on your coffee beans. Suddenly, everything from your kitchen tiles to your doorknobs get caught in this global trade meltdown. Real talk, I've actually had clients planning a remodel who ended up paying hundreds, sometimes thousands more for materials simply because they got blindsided by a new round of tariffs mid-project. This is where I, as your local real estate agent ally, can actually really help you. I keep tabs on material costs, suppliers, and I chat up builders consistently. And I've got a running list of who's offering deals or alternative materials that won't break the bank. My advice, before you buy that fancy imported countertop, call me. I might know a local alternative that may save you some money and maybe a little bit of trouble in the future. Now, the next one is the higher home building costs. So picture this. You finally designed your forever home. Open concept kitchen, cozy man cave, the absolute works. Didn't you find out lumber alone might cost more than your last car? Thanks to tariffs. Builders are paying extra, and guess what? They ain't shy about passing that straight to you. You know how kids pass the blame in a classroom? It wasn't me, it was him. Same exact thing here, except your wallet's the one that is getting pointed at. When builders get spooked, they slow down projects. That means fewer new homes in the Northland. And if you're hoping to move into a brand new spot in Staley Farms or maybe Shoal Creek, well, get ready for a little bit of a wait list. And get ready for that price to tick upward if the builder's costs continue to keep climbing. Think of it like trying to buy holiday gifts on December 24th. Last minute buyers always pay top dollar. Now, on the flip side, some builders might pivot toward luxury homes where they can absorb some of the costs more easily. That leaves fewer starter homes in the pipeline though. So if you're a first-time buyer looking to buy a modest property or might have a fewer choices than an Instagrammer on a juice cleanse, keep your options open. And remember that as an agent, I've got the inside scoop on up-and-coming neighborhood that might still be within reach if you are in that type of price bracket. Next up is the mortgage rate concern. So tariffs add to inflation, and if inflation stays high and the Fed goes, uh-oh, no rate cuts for you. So next thing you know, mortgage rates are creeping up like the final boss in a horror game. One minute you're budgeting for a 5% rate, the next you're flirting with 6% or 7%. And that little 1 to 2% difference can blow up your monthly payment like a firecracker in a mailbox. I've seen clients literally who got pre-qualified for a certain loan amount of 5%, but by the time they actually found a house that they loved, rates had gone up and they had to downsize their purchase price by 30 grand. That's the difference between a sweet suburban oasis and a fixer-upper that might need a little bit more TLC than you bargained for. And this is absolutely real. And just one more pro tip, if you're set on buying soon, get pre-approved now and consider a rate lock if you're confident in your time frame. Now, some lenders are like gym memberships. They'll lure you in with a sweet deal, but if you do not lock it down, you might find yourself paying double next month. Again, I know which which lenders have the best plan B options, just holler at me if you so desire before you sign anything. I can definitely just overlook it and say, hey, is this a good deal or not? Next on this list is the economic uncertainty. So we whack Canada with a tariff. They whack us back. China's in the mix. Mexico, they may join. It's basically an international slap fight. When global trade slows, local businesses that rely on exports or imported components get absolutely nervous. Nervous companies don't hire. Sometimes they even do layoffs, and that ripple effect hits the job market right here, especially in the Kansas City Northland. So no job security equals fewer people confident enough to make a big purchase like a house. And if enough buyers drop out, the market could cool off. But here's the absolute curveball. If new supply also cools, we could still see high prices because inventory remains scarce. It's like a bizarre game of chicken and who's gonna blink first. As your real estate agent, I actually track these economic vibes like a absolute hawk, probably more than I should. If I sense a shift where more homes are coming on the market or rates might ease a little bit, I ping to all of my buyers absolutely ASAP. If I see the market stalling, I'll tell my sellers to list now before a potential dip. Information is absolutely powerful, people, so use it to your advantage and use it even more importantly wisely. Now you probably are wondering at this point, well, what if I'm a buyer or a seller and what can I do? So buyers first, do not wait for a perfect time. I'm just gonna spoil it for you. It does not exist. Lock in the best rate you can, keep an open mind about neighborhoods, and be ready to move fast if you spot something that you love. And for real, have a plan for rising costs. If a brand new build is looking a little bit pricey, maybe consider a slightly older home with a good track record that you can renovate over time. I can point you out in those that won't break the bank. Now, if you're a seller, you might think, hey, if buyers are forced to pay more anyways, let me just slap on a giant price tag. Not so fast there, champ. Yes, the lack of new builds might mean less competition, but if you overprice, buyers will scroll right past your listing. It's like a bad Tinder profile if you're familiar. Stage your home to be the total package: paint, minor repairs, maybe toss in a home warranty as an extra sweetener. Buyers faced with higher rates are so much pickier, so make your property pop. Whether you're on the buy or sell side, communication is absolutely everything. Talk to your lender about a possible rate lock strategies or specialized loan programs to be able to help you with interest rates. Talk to your builder about how they're sourcing materials. Talk to me so I can give you the real-time scoop on local market shifts. We're in a new era of real estate, folks. Those who hustle the info hustle the wins. Now there you have it. There's the full enchilada on tariffs, mortgage rates, economic chaos, and how to maneuver around it, all in the Kansas City Northland area, especially in the real estate scene. Now let me ask you this. Would you rather watch the market from the sidelines and risk losing money each month you wait? Or do you rather get ahead of this thing and make a power move? If you felt these tariff tremors, if your builder just quoted you a cost that made you spit out your morning coffee, drop a comment below or shoot me a message. I'm here to give you the real talk and the best strategies to keep your dream home from turning into an absolutely financial nightmare. Once again, I'm bigmikesellskc. Find me on Google, find me on Instagram, find me anywhere that you find social media. Review me. If you're like, man, you know what? I need somebody I can trust to help me through this process. Feel free to reach out to me. I'm not sure if I'm able to help you, but I'm gonna sure as hell damn try. So until next time, subscribe to the channel. I drop 3 videos every week on information that you actually need and not that worthless BS that everyone else posts. So until next time, peace.